My name is Tom Tresser, and I'm a Chicago-based organizer and educator. I've been here since 1980. I'm a self-styled creativity champion and defender of the commons. My interest is in civic engagement and leadership. My first civic campaign was in 1973, a voter registration drive that followed the passage of the 26th Amendment to the Constitution. I'm now embarked on my 13th nonprofit social enterprise called the CivicLab. The CivicLab will be a storefront space where educators and activists meet technologists and designers to create tools for social engagement that accelerate social change, taking out the error, so to speak, in the social change process. We would like to build a few things at this session. One we're calling apps for activists. These would be tools that would help social change agents and community organizers with some of the recurring problems they have in their work. Two things in mind. One is called Sign Me Up, an SMS or text-based tool that would allow attendees at large events, public events, rallies, etc., to quickly and efficiently register their presence to the event organizers. Currently, we're relying on the old-fashioned clipboard method, which is highly inefficient and prone to error. The second tool for activists we'd like to design and get out there is called the Crowd Speaker, which would turn your cell phone into a remote PA system that speakers at rallies and public events could then use to broadcast their messages, then eliminating the need for expensive and cumbersome sound equipment. Apps for activists. The second set of tools revolve around trying to explain the gnarly tax increment finance system here in Chicago, or TIFs. Now, TIFs are very pesky. This map right here, you can see, shows that 30% of the entire land mass of the city of Chicago is in one of 163 TIF districts, tax increment financing districts, which in 2011 siphoned off $455 million in property taxes away from the units of government that need them into essentially 163 slush funds, which are very opaque and hard to penetrate. We would like to try two tools to illuminate and instigate around TIFs. One is called Am I in a TIF District, which would be a smartphone app which you would tie yourself into a location. So if you take out your smartphone and just activate the app, it would tell you if you are standing in a TIF district and which one it was and what the impacts or what the implications of that TIF district were and its boundaries. The second would be perhaps a PC-based or computer-based app called TIF Me, a TIF simulator in which you would play the role of a connected developer, that is to say real estate developer, and alderman, and you would use your own address as ground zero and create your own TIF and design the boundaries and then slide a dial over time, 0 to 23 years, the lifespan of a TIF, and then you'd see in sort of real time, as it were, the simulated impacts of that TIF and how it would drain money and resources from local units of government. So you would sort of play with those parameters and see, as it were, how TIFs impact daily life here in Chicago. So that's it. The CivicLab is trying to create some tools, apps for activists, and helping to illuminate the TIF program here. So I'm Tom Tresser at tom@tresser.com. You can visit us online at www.civiclab.us. Thanks again.